Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Captain of Industry. Let's see. Last episode, we made our chicken farms down here. We also did a bunch of stuff up here with hydrogen and got our hydrogen steam boilers up here so we can produce power and use less coal. And we're going to do more of that later, but right now, like I said, we built our chicken farms last time, and we're getting low on animal feed, so I need to get that done. And I'm going to leave it paused here for most of this build as much as possible so that hopefully our chickens won't starve. But in between episodes, I did reclaim all this water from these three down here. When I saw how effective it was up there, I decided to do it down here. And this was getting low. So once I reclaimed this water, this filled up quickly. But back to this. So this is kind of a bit. This is a big build, and like I said, I want to leave it paused as much as possible. But first things first, I've been running these plenty of food edicts just to use up the food so it wouldn't back up down here. But now we actually want it to back up here, so we're going to turn these off. Did I turn that back on? Yeah, off and off. Okay. I'm also running this health boost, which is something we're going to have to do with sooner or later. But for now, I want those off so that our food will actually start backing up. And then next step, I think, is I want to put a splitter in here. Not a splitter. Let that pause, unpause. Get away. There we go. All right. Now I want to put a U-shaped balancer in here. And then I just want to make this the priority out so that our wheat comes down here first, and then our wheat will come back in up here onto the belt if this gets backed up. It shouldn't honestly take very long. Yeah, let's do it right here. There we go. That was easy. All right. Now up here, we're going to be building a bunch of machines down here. So I think I want to take this belt. Now soybean wheat will come out of here. So I want to take this down to all the way down to here, and then just loop it back on itself. Or just loop it back on itself to here, actually. That will work. And then this other belt, there too. I want that to stay one high. Actually, I want that to go up to 2 high. Water pipes, 1 high, yeah. Want that to go up to 2 high. No, I want it to stay down 1 high, actually. I'm going to bring it down here. And then I want to loop it back on itself. That's the easy part. So now any spare corn or potatoes that we have up here, if these are full, we want to come back down here to this belt, which is pretty easy too. Let's do this one down here. Back down to that belt. And potatoes back down. Oops. Why does it not want to go through there? That'll work. That was easy as well. Now we want to take any spare fruit or veggies to come out up here to that belt. And we'll do the same thing here. Okay. So the easy part's over. All right. Now the first thing I want to come off of here is actually soybeans. So we're going to put a lat, U-shaped sorter. Yeah, there we go. There. And we want soybeans to come out here. So again, though, we're going to put a U-shaped balancer in here. And a U-shaped conveyor there. And we'll move this out a little bit. And then we're going to want any soybeans that we don't use here, again, to go back on the belt. But now soybeans, we are going to use, let's see, is it a food processor? It's not. Maybe it's a mixer. not a mixer. Here, let's just click on soybeans. Let's look. A mill. Soybeans will turn into cooking oil plus animal feed. Okay, so we're going to put a box out here, though. Just a small one. Well, a mid-sized one. Whatever we want to call this. Box type 2. That's going to be soybeans. And we're going to just leave that off and off. Okay, now that is going to be the primary output. So if this gets full, then the soybeans will go back on that belt. Now we need a mill, which will turn soybeans into cooking oil plus animal feed. I don't think we need much of this cooking oil. Let's check here. So to make snacks, and that's what we're going to be using this for, yeah, one of these will be fine. One of these mills will make, we're not going to make cakes, but one of these mills will make 6 cooking oil. And that'll be good for 2 of these. So that'll work for me. So we just need 1 mill. Let that animal feed come out that side. Okay. Now soybean input. There we go. And let's see, we'll need water. I'm thinking we ought to just take a pipe off of here and run it down here. We're gonna need water for a lot of things, but for now we'll just pull it off of here and we'll take water up 3 high. I like water 3 high for some reason. Run it out there. It's easier. And then this will come out to, I believe, a box. Probably a flat conveyor for cooking oil, right? Maybe, maybe not. Let's just look here. Doesn't actually say. Oh, it's a pipe. Okay, I guess it needs a pipe. But anyway, the cooking oil will then come out to the stack machines. So we'll need 2 food processors for this. And we don't need a storage for this. We'll just pump it straight in here. We only want this to run if we have excess of all this stuff. So that's why we're doing this. All right, 2 food processors. Yeah, what? What's that? We'll leave some space just in case I want to run stuff. These will make snacks. Either corn or potatoes, that's fine. Okay. You don't need a big pipe. Now we'll deal with the rest of that later. But that mainly want to deal with soybeans there. And then the animal feed will come off and connect into that pipe. Or that thing. Probably only need a conveyor 1. Okay. Well, I probably really should have ran that up there. Yeah, let's do that. Take this up to 3 high. Nope, 2 high. No, we don't want to take it up to 2 high. Let me first put a bridge. I want to put a bridge in here. So let's first put the bridge in. And then we'll put this in so we know where to go with it. I think, yeah, we don't want to go 3 high because of the pipe. 2 high. Down 1. There. 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 Okay, that's better. All right. So that's animal feed taken care of. What recipe do we want here? Just that one. And off, off. I already set these. I did off, off though. This one is potatoes and corn. And again, off, off. Biofeed we'll deal with later. Biomass we'll deal with later because we're going to have to deal with it somewhere else too. So we'll deal with it when we need to deal with it. All right, that'll produce snacks though. Snacks out to a box. And I'm pretty sure it's a flat conveyor. Yeah. Okay. Biomass. We'll go ahead and put a box in over here for biomass too. That's on a U shape. We're going to go ahead and use belt 2 because I don't know how many it is. We're going to have to belt into this. Okay, now we need plastic in up here. We have plastic right there, which is one of the reasons I want to put that bridge there. Let's see. I think we're gonna need plastic for other things, but yeah, let's just bring it in here. Probably go up 1 high. Okay. I will go there, and then we'll go up 2 high, maybe 3 high, 3 high from there. Yeah. Now we'll go down to 2 high. Yeah, let's go down 1 high straight from there. There. All right, so that's all that in there. The only thing we need to get in yet is corn and soybeans, or corn and potatoes, but we'll do that here shortly. Let's see, that leads me to corn. So we're going to want a U-shape sorter. Corn. Then again, we're going to want a U-shaped balancer. And then a box. We're also going to want a U-shaped balancer. Another box. Potatoes. Pop off. And potatoes. Okay. Stick with the fast belts here. Okay. Now off of here, we did set the primary output, I think, on that for soybeans. So if it, oh, we already did that. We already hooked that back in. I'm going to do the same thing here. So let's move this down some. Stay to there. Excellent. I'll set the primary outfeed here for that. And the primary outfeed here for that. All right, now corn and potatoes both need to come in down here. So let's just one high. Looks like it's gonna have to be too high, isn't it? Probably go in there for too high. I don't think so. Oh well, we'll just leave this way. We're just gonna have to move this whole thing out. Let's just get rid of that. All this. Stay there. I'd like to leave room for vehicles to be able to. That ought to do it. All right, little pipe. That. That. Okay, that was plastic. All right, so okay, that's better. Now we can go to 1 and 2 high. So corn, that 1 high. So we want 2 high. Okay, that's better. And all of that should be done, I believe. Are we doing it? Yeah, we're fine on Unity. All right. Now, corn also is going to come out and make ethanol. So that's in a fermentation tank. Need to make corn mash first. The mixer here. Oops. Corn mash. Made in a mill. Right. All right. So I'm thinking we're going to want two of these, two of these. Pretty sure that's also going to make animal feed. Okay. So 2 mills and 2 fermentation tanks. And we'll need an oxygen separator. Air separator. 2 mills. Okay. Go there. Yeah, the water's up there. Okay. And there. This is going to be corn and water to corn mash. Off, off. Corn and water to corn mash. Off, off. Okay. So, water. Guess it really doesn't matter. We can just go across here. Okay. That's going to make corn mash and animal seeds. So, let's see. Let's just do the next machine first. Figure out what that is. Corn mash was oxygenated ethanol in a fermentation tank. So we'll need 2 fermentation tanks. Okay. Yeah. I'll leave enough room for the animal feed to get out. I think that'll be fine. Actually, let's flip that. Okay. Yeah, we'll need some stacks for the CO2, and we'll need an oxygen air separator. How much oxygen does this make? 36. Okay, yeah, we're fine with that. All right, some smokestacks, 1 for the nitrogen, and then 2 for the CO2. Okay, pipes. Mash in, or mash in. And then the animal feed we need to get out. So, animal feed's going to go back up to that top belt, I believe. Pretty sure that's where we ran it. Yeah, top belt. All right. We don't need a conveyor 2. Let's see. Tell, isn't it? We not hooked to that top one. Pretty sure the top one's where we want to be. Top one is plastic. That's why. That is where we want it plugged in. Yes. Okay. Then off of here into there. Okay. And our ethanol, we want to come out here to a box. Then we put that bridge in. We want to come out to a tank anyway. Storage. I think we're going to want... let's just use a little one. We can always, after we fill that stuff in, move it in later. Alright. Let's just put out, yeah, just a little, very little amount. Alright, so far we just got a little bit of animal seed being made, not much. That is going to be ethanol. There we go. And we're going to want to actually keep that empty, but only when we have a place to take it to, but for right now. Now oxygen goes in, not to that one, into these. Yes, oxygen goes into these. All right. It's not much, so we'll use a little pipe. Okay. So those are those two made. Now let's see what's next. Next is animal feed. So I think that's in a mixer, if I'm not right. All right, so now at this point we want all of our corn, wheat, potatoes, and soybeans that we have left after all this to go into mixers. Yes. Everything went back up to there, so we want everything to come down that belt. So mixers we're just going to put up here. I'm not sure how many of these we should build, actually. All of our potatoes. All of our wheat. All of our corn. And all of our soybeans that we have left. To all go through here. Off, off. Let's just build 4 of these. 4 of these should do it, I hope. Let's flip this. Rotate, rotate. Yeah. I will go 3 apart. We could put them right together, but yeah, let's just put them right together. This is probably overkill, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. So that's pretty simple, actually. So this just takes in all of those and puts out animal feed. We don't need water. Okay. So we can simply extend this out. So now everything we have left on our U-shaped belt is now coming into these 4 to make animal seed. And then animal seed comes back after that belt. This is going to put out a lot of animal seed, so we definitely want the fast belt. Not pretty high. There we go. All right, that was fairly easy. And we'll build all that. Okay. Next step. Yeah. Yeah, next step is these anaerobic things. Yes, so all of our fruits, vegetables, We could also do potatoes and wheat into this, but we're not going to. But we do want sludge. So our fruits, vegetables, and sludge is going to come down here and be made into fuel gas plus compost. We're going to need a lot of these, actually. I really don't know how many, but a lot. I don't know, honestly. Let's just put 6 of them out there. Set the off. Sludge into fuel gas, vegetables into fuel gas, and fruit into fuel gas. Later on, if we need to, we can, if potatoes and wheat back up or animal feed backs up and all that, then we can do something about that, but it's probably not going to happen. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So now on one high is our belt. Yeah. I'm going to unpause this for a second. This thing only has one in feed. No, it's got 2. It's got 1 for this belt. Sludge, I'm pretty sure, is on a U shape, but we'll figure out how to get that down here later because we have to rebuild our water system too. Now, compost, we're just going to, for now anyway, we are just going to take out to the storage. There. And I'm pretty sure that's U shape. Yeah, it is. Okay, we'll set this to compost. I'm thinking we're probably going to, I don't want, we could make fertilizer 1 out of this. And we could make dirt out of this. I might actually make dirt out of it, believe it or not. But anyway, for now, we're just going to let it build up in here. Now, sludge. Sludge needs to come down from here and somehow get all the way through here to end of here. So, be a good place to take that. We can unpause this now. So, we should be making some animal feed at some point. Get everything, make sure everything's building. Unpause you. Unpause you. Pause you. What is paused and why? You. We just unpause everything. And then just Unity build what we can. Okay. We'll see if we did anything right or wrong. Fuel gas. Now, fuel gas is going to come out to how much fuel gas we put out? Not a huge amount. Okay, we'll go with a little pipe, I guess. Now, we better go with the middle pipe. Okay. Now, we want to get fuel gas actually all the way down to there. So, go on this bridge somewhere. Looks like we can. Yeah. Okay. All right. One high here. There. Actually, I think I want to go over all that. Well, actually, I think I better go around the back here so we don't block off trucks. It's a long bite. All right. Uh, that will help us produce more hydrogen diesel for less oil. Did I use a fast one there? No, I didn't. I want to, though. Yeah, all the way to there. Good. Is this a fast one? Yeah, it is. Okay. And that should be that whole build. Except I kind of messed up, didn't I? I did. Yes, I did. So this, I don't want to go to that. Now it's okay because we're not backed up, but when we are backed up, we want this to actually stop producing. All right, so that's going to have to go to there, down to there. Okay. Yeah, it's going to have to go under that bridge as well. Okay. Let's go one high. I go down along here. Like to go in farther. I guess we'll go too high. Why won't it let me pass there? Okay. Under there. Yes. Squiggly and crazy, but who cares? Okay, so this way, anything that these machines are putting out animal feed on will come over here and come down there, which is what we want. All right, But this, we only want to outfeed when this is full. And if this gets full, we want this to stop so the rest of the stuff can build up. All right. We don't want our bread to stop. We don't want any of these machines to stop because of animal feed. That's why we're doing it this way. And these are prioritized priority in, priority in. This one's not a priority in. So this one will only feed if we need animal seed, which of course we do, but wait, why is our corn bypassing this? Should not be bypassing this. Maybe that was wheat. Maybe that wasn't corn. Corn should be. Oh, I didn't set it. Corn should be coming out there. Potatoes should be coming out there, right? Or was it the other way around? Yeah, corn out there and potatoes out here. That would help. This one, did I set this one for soybeans? I did not. So now soybeans should come out here, corn should come out here, potatoes should come out there. And our chickens are going to starve for a little while. Wheat should actually back up fairly soon. So we should be getting wheat turned into animal feed fairly soon. Got some corn coming out of here. All right. Now, like I said, our chickens are going to starve for a while. It's going to be a little while before this stuff builds up and actually starts producing animal feed. Okay, that wasn't half bad though. So we got that up and running, but now we are almost at our limit here. So we need to get another one of these going. And that's where we're going to bring our sludge in down here to get also put through here. Just got to figure out how we're going to route that in there. Probably over here, down through there. Most likely. Yeah, over here, up there, and then down. Yep. Okay. So I think we're going to take this bridge out for now. And I think we're going to take that bridge out for now. And then we'll take this pipe out. I think we're going to take both of those out as well. All right, now we'll copy this and flip it. Okay. Kind of cuts off that bridge though. Oh, well. They'll just have to drive around. Yeah, I hate to do it, but they're just going to have to drive around. honestly, not too many people come up through here anyway anymore. Alright, so water out is going to go back up to there. Now I was here. Yeah, that was the priority here. So, water out. Let's get MPs done first, actually. Then we'll deal with water and sludge. Get all this built so that can start working again, so people don't go get sick. Oh, we have no way to get to chlorine now. All right, we'll have to put a bridge. Get down there. Yeah. I guess a few people did come through there. Now, sludge. How are we going to get this out of here? Let's see. Can I get through here? Be ugly, but it can. Okay. And sludge right there. Filled already? There we go. How bad did it back up? Okay, it didn't. Good deal. Alright, so that's our wastewater taken care of. Feel bad for the chickens, but they're going to start dying here real soon. Honestly, I thought wheat would back up a lot faster. How we doing down here? There's not that much wheat, are we? Oh, we're really not producing that much wheat. We're not producing enough soybeans, so I don't want to get rid of any of those. Might get rid of one vegetable. Wheat is backing up, but just slowly. Okay, still we should be good. Eventually. Some chickens will die. Alright. Last thing I want to do this episode is I want to get acid rain up here. So we got this pipe up here, I think that's diesel. That's something else I do want to run this episode. This is acid. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to run acid up here. Uh, one high to there. Ground high, then one high. Now let's go up to there. Yeah. Here. Up to there. Into here. There for now. Okay, so what we want to do here is we want to... Are all these set to use bowl? No, they're not. We actually want them to use acid before water. Let's just... Up. Yes, and up. Yes, and up. Alright, we want all of these to use acid first. So if they use acid, they produce 24 copper instead of 19.5. So we need to put a balancer in here. Oh, let's say right there. A pipe balancer. Okay. Acid to come in. Yeah. And then water to come in. Yeah, let's cut that back a little. Thank you. And up to there. Now we want that to be the primary end for the acid. The water, we won't use the water if we need to. And let's build all that. Okay, now we do want to get acid up here too, but we'll do that a different time. Or maybe I'll do that off camera. And then the one last thing I want to do here is I really want to get these new construction parts 4 up and running, right? So this is going to come down to, say, here. And we are going to make this construction parts 3, I guess. No, yeah, construction parts 4. Need construction parts 3 and electronics 2. We got construction parts 3 there. We got electronics 2 down here. Huh. Alright. How do I want to do this, I guess? Yeah, I think I could put a balancer in there, but I think I'm just going to cut straight off of there. Under these. Okay. I think construction parts 3 can come out one eye. Alright, and then we're going to want 3 of these. And we're going to want we are going to want a balancer here. Let's just run the belts first. Out here, the balancer. That's not right. out here to a balancer. And we're going to want a bigger storage. There's 4. There we go. And we're going to build all that. All right. So we got our entire food build done. We have some starving chickens, but that won't last forever. And we got construction parts down here, and then we should be making quite a bit more copper now. So believe it or not, just upgrading that. Let's see, we only got 6 of these running, but say 4 more. That's 6 on 4, 24 more copper a minute. Actually, it's going to be more like 26 more copper a minute once we get this whole build up and going. But still, that makes a big difference. All right, and I think that's going to be it for this episode, guys. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. At this point, you might want to try and subscribe to the channel if you watch the series this far. And I will see you guys in the next one.